Once upon a time, a wild boar, the king of pigs, entered a paddy field and started destroying it. This made the villagers angry. They came out and began to chase the wild boar. While chasing, a village boy shot an arrow which hit the boar. The wounded boar ran fast and disappeared into a mountain gorge. The village boy, however, did not stop and continued to search the wild boar. Finally, the boy reached a mountain cave. The cave was dark, and he saw a god and a beam of light shining inside the cave. The god in the cave said, "Who are you, and what do you want? Are you the one who wounded the boar?" Out of fear, the village boy did not mention about the wild boar he was looking for. Instead, he responded, "Oh God, I'm here only to ask for your daughter's hand." Thus, the boy expressed his desire to marry the god's daughter. This made the god in the cave happy. He asked the boy to choose either of his two daughters, whoever he likes. The boy looked at both the daughters of God. The first was unattractive, but she was wearing beautiful clothes, whereas the second one was stunningly beautiful, but she was wearing worn out and filthy dress. The boy liked the second daughter, so he married her immediately and carried her in a bamboo basket to his home. After he reached home, he kept the basket near a hole that drains wastewater from the house. Then he went out to tell his friends and relatives about his marriage. According to their custom, a bride is to be taken inside the home only in the presence of friends and relatives. After the boy left, Hunchibili, an ugly and wicked woman, reached his home. When she removed the lid of the basket and she saw the beautiful girl, an evil thought came to her mind at once. She pulled the girl out of the basket, dragged her, and threw her into a river flowing by the village. Then she got into the basket and tied the lid. The village boy reached home after some time along with his friends and relatives. When he removed the cover of the basket so that everybody could see his beautiful bride, she was not there. Instead, an ugly woman came out of it. His friends and relatives started to laugh and made fun of him. The village boy could not understand what went wrong, and he married the ugly woman, Hunchibili. The beautiful girl whom Hunchibili had thrown into the river finally became a beautiful bamboo tree, and tender bamboo shoots sprouted from the tree. One day, the young boy cut the tender bamboo shoot to make a curry. As the curry was boiling, the cut bamboo shoot started to cry. This frightened the boy so much that he threw away the curry in the backyard of the house. After some days, a beautiful orange tree grew on the place where the curry was thrown. Seeing the beautiful tree, the village boy was very pleased. One day, he saw a beautiful orange on the tree. To his surprise, the village boy notices that the orange tree comes nearer whenever he reaches the tree, but goes away if Hunchibili reaches there. One day the village boy plucked the orange and kept it inside a basket. Then he completely forgot about it. Then something unusual began to happen. Whenever the village boy went out with Hunchibili to work in the paddy field, a girl would come out of the orange and clean his bed nicely. Then she would throw garbage, dirt and cow dung in the bed of Hunchibili. This was happening every day. Confused and curious, he asked all his neighbors, but no one knew who cleaned his room. So one day, he decided to stay at home to find out the truth. And he hid himself secretly near his room. At noon, after Hunchibili had gone out to collect firewood, he saw a beautiful girl coming out of the basket and cleaning his bed and throwing garbage, dirt and cow dung on Hunchibili's bed again. He found out that the girl was the daughter of the god whom he had carried in a basket long ago. As the girl had tried to enter the basket after finishing the work, the boy caught her and asked what had happened. The girl narrated everything, how Hunchibili, the wicked woman, had thrown her into the river and how she had later turned into an orange tree. After hearing the story, the village boy became very angry. He then took out his dao, a sharp knife, and waited for Hunchibili to return. After some time, Hunchibili reached home with a head load of firewood and asked him to help her to keep the firewood in place. The boy came out and he killed Hunchibili with his sharp knife. An arum plant which Hunchibili had planted got stained with her blood, and it turned red. Since then, people have believed that whenever a man sees a red arum plant, he loses his temper.